Face red smiling live.
Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports. We've got something special for you tonight. Added to the roster for this one, some collegiate players will be out there as well. A great chance for them to prove themselves. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy.
Here we go.
It'll be Indianapolis off the tip. Green with the ball. There's the screen. Takes it inside. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And there's Draymond playing his forceful brand of basketball. And that's the only way he knows how to play.
And he makes the first, but misses the second.
And this guy brings a lot of heart to his game, and that's something you have to respect. He's got that desire to make a difference on the floor.
Bashar, that's good.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Here's Holmgren.
I mean, sneaky when he moves around the floor. Holmgren takes you out of the play, slips past, and just rolls to the hoop.
And if you write up a wish list of qualities in an NBA guard, Darren Peterson checks just about every box. He's in that old school mold in that he can play either spot in the backcourt, and his explosiveness puts him in rare air indeed.
And Virginia Beach with the possession here. Indianapolis knocking down that triple moments ago. Here's Stewart. Over in the corner, Edwards. And here we go again. Indianapolis on the break. Pass to Boozer. And there's the drive. And Boozer throws it down.
And when he sees an opening, Boozer looks to attack. Cameron is a high IQ basketball player.
Here's Bird. Oh, and the jam by Bird.
Sure, why settle for the layup when you can just jam it home? You gotta love the aggressive finish.
Indianapolis moving it around. A drive by Collison.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. Oh, and with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Among the best athletes in this league, Anthony Edwards taking flight.
Excellent pass. You love seeing the unselfishness.
Here's Holmgren. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. To the middle. Pass to Bashar. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Really, Darren Peterson is one of the most exciting guard prospects in a while. He's got a polished overall game and just plays beyond his years. And coaches rave about his leadership skills.
Now, here is Bird. Pass to Peterson. Out to the wing. And Stewart gets it to go.
Let me tell you, that's a smart pass. Get it to Stewart and she'll knock him down.
Back to Boozer. Fade away. It's hauled in by Stewart. Virginia Beach trails by 5. Here's Peterson. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
Well, there's that athleticism we talk about with Peterson. Man, can this kid get up in a hurry.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Green in the high post. Pass to Bason. They get it back. Outside Collison. Sinks the triple. Collison's got 5 now.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what. If he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. It's Indianapolis. They lead by 6. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Indianapolis.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And they're making their own luck with how hard they're playing, forcing turnovers and turning that into offense.
And really a skilled combo guard with impressive versatility. Peterson is someone any team would love to have.
Chalmers' shot is no good.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And so Adebayo will bring it up for Indianapolis. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Larry Bird with the slam.
That's a heads-up play by her. Saw her teammate pop open and got the ball moving when she needed to.
The shot by Wilson, no good. Here's Edwards. Misses the double clutch jam. And Indianapolis has possession. Here's Peterson. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Showing just how dynamic he can be. Once Peterson gets into the lane, you're at his mercy.
Got a piece of it. And again, Virginia Beach running the court in transition.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Each trip down becoming more important.
And you need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough D.
Oh, you can see the athleticism of Adebayo on that drive. What a motor he has.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Driving the lane.
And look at hanging in the air, double pump, and then throws it down.
And you see the D, they just stepped aside, let him pick what kind of move he wanted to make. Wow.
Well, you talk about a toolsy forward. Caleb Wilson has tremendous upside.
Whoa!
Nice. Goodness, Darren Peterson, take the stage.
And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Virginia Beach.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
On top of that, they're creating turnovers and taking advantage by converting on the offensive end.
Here's Peterson driving to the basket, and he can't jam it through. Here's Boozer, the kick out to Westbrook. And once again off the mark by Indianapolis. Here's Virginia Beach with the ball. Holmgren outside. Back to Edwards. Pass to Holmgren. And it's Indianapolis with the rebound. It's a 2-point differential. Over to the left wing. Here's Collison. Here's Faison. He's got 7. Just 5 on the clock. And finished off by Collison.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And he makes that one. Holmgren's got his second basket.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
It's Edwards on the wing. Rebounded by Faison.
And once he had to change his shot in the face of the D, you just had a feeling that one wasn't going to fall.
Powerful display from Boozer. He finishes with authority.
Driving inside.
And some theatrics above the rim there. That'll infuse the entire team with energy.
Indianapolis shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one.
Well, the son of an all-star forward, Carlos Boozer, Cameron is a very different player. While his dad lived in the paint, Cameron is more a perimeter ball-handling wing. Yeah, he might want to avoid looking over at the bench for a little bit here. A missed dunk like that is infuriating to a coach.
And so it's tied as we head to halftime. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first.
Oh, that was some power on that dunk.
And there's the youth, Wade jumping out of the gym.
To stand multiple defensive selections for Bam Adebayo.
Well, look, Kevin, Bam Adebayo has 3 key things for a defender, all right? He is smart, he is tough, and he is very, very versatile. He can guard virtually everyone on the floor at a given time.
And just using the natural advantage he has, he can see over the top of the defense.
Yeah, there's not much else the defender can do there.
And she was just sudden there on the attack. The defense really didn't see her coming. I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Here's Hamilton. And there's another one for Indianapolis.
And this is really what Hamilton does so well. A premier mid-range scorer who just finds ways to create space for that shot.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Virginia Beach. It's a 1-point game. Anthony Edwards. How do you like that?
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
Pass to Faison. Rebounded by Faison. And Virginia Beach with the possession here. They lead by 1. Here's Iverson. The statement dunk by Iverson.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
Yeah, what a huge dunk. Making a statement right there.
Edwards with it. Boozer picks him up. Here's Faceoff. And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Great feed. Edwards has such a complete game. He's much more than just a scorer.
Green, no luck. Virginia Beach leading by 3. And it's Wade penetrating. Hamilton with some nice D.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Took him no time at all on that one. Boozer's got 14 points for the game.
Well, we're seeing the full potential of Boozer in this game. He's a powerhouse when he's on.
And here's Iverson outside. Stolen by Collison. Here's Hamilton. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And so cunning on the drive. Hamilton sees an opening and just slashes in there.
Rip Hamilton with the rebound. And Indianapolis has possession. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
Nice possession, working it for a great look.
And stolen by Hamilton. Pass to Collison. Indianapolis moving it around. Outside Boozer. Shakes him. And finished off by Collison.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Well, as a coach, turnovers will drive you nuts, but sometimes that happens when you're aggressive. So there's a balance.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
As the lead continues to grow, this is just heady, sound basketball.
Well, that third quarter is when you want to increase your lead. Really building it up before that final quarter.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. And Indianapolis has possession. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Outside, Adebayo. Johnson outside. Launches it. Drains the three-pointer. Johnson's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for Indianapolis.
It's been fun watching Peterson go to work. He just doesn't let up. Scoring tons tonight.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, that's a great job of creating off the bounce and finishing with intent.
Pass to Bird. Another shot to the paint. Peterson. Out left to the wing. And the dunk by Stewart.
Well, she's got some ups. When you give her a launching pad, she will use it.
And Green slams it in.
Oh, how about the execution inside by Green? He's excellent at knowing when to attack down low.
And Larry Brown wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Virginia Beach trails by 12. Here's Peterson. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And it was not a clean block. Whistle blows and a foul on the defender here. It's a shooting foul, so free throws will be coming up. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Indianapolis.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
And one other thing they have done well has been scoring in transition, looking to run whenever they can. That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said.
Well, once Edwards saw his opening, it was game over. He delights in sticking it to you like this.
Here's Bird. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Jabari Smith picks one up.
Seeking out the contact inside. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely.
Few players have the overall game of Larry Bird. Obviously, we know he can shoot the lights out, but he's also an elite level passer.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
Oh, one dunk after another. Woo!
If you came to watch a scoring battle, you're in the right place.
Yeah, and how great have these offenses been for these teams tonight? Just fantastic execution.
And that's a grown man's jam by Green.
And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. There's 1:38 left here in the 4th quarter. Peterson misses. Indianapolis leading by 9. Here's Green. Peterson grabs the miss. With the drive. And he slams it down right on top of Bam Adebayo.
And another bucket for him. I'd keep feeding him, keep running plays for him, keep him going.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
And they have to play fast, but also smart. Every possession counts right now.
Here's Peterson, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
No fear. Peterson wants to take and make the big shot.
Here's Elliott, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
That rim has a family.
Over to the wing. Pass to Peterson. Bird outside. 6 to shoot. From deep three-point land. And it's Indianapolis with the rebound. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And it's Smith finishing it off.
Taking no chances. They go on one last run to seal the deal.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
He gets the first, and that brings them within 8.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things: the refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
And Green slams it in.
Oh, fantastic dunk. And he hangs around up there just for a little camera time.
Yeah, maybe he didn't want to land awkwardly. Who knows? But there he is, and we see it very clearly. 11 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And the dunk by Smith. And so Indianapolis takes this one by a big margin. And in the win. Welcome, everyone, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. It's a very unique broadcast for you tonight. You'll see a fresh face from the collegiate level in the mix. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And the Bulls start out with the ball. Edgecombe with the steal. In transition, here comes Virginia Beach.
And you want to talk about hang time. Edgecombe is still going up while others are coming down.
Greg, we know something every scout liked about VJ Edgecombe was his raw physical ability.
Yeah, many thought he was already NBA ready in terms of his physique. He's fast, he's strong, and he can just leap out of the gym. No waiting for him to fill out. This guy is ready to go.
Here's Wilson after the Bulls pick up 2. And good that time.
And this is why you let Wilson do his thing down low. He's effective at getting shots he wants inside.
Here's Castle. Back to Kessler. And Kessler throws it down.
Sure, why settle for the layup when you can just jam it home? You gotta love the aggressive finish.
Towns. And Towns throws it down.
I like that. Towns attacking the rim with intent.
Now Castle. Here's Kessler. Off target with his 3. Outside Robinson. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. 3-pointer. Buries the long-range jumper.
Yeah, way back when I started coaching, you never wanted a 3-pointer on a fast break. Now, it's the shot teams are looking for.
In lots of games, free throws are the difference. You never want to leave points at the line.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
Castle with it. Pass to Kessler. Again, Chicago.
Yeah, he was able to get lined up the way he wanted and just drill that mid-range shot.
To stand here, we have one of the bright young centers in the NBA, Walker Kessler.
Look, start with this with Walker Kessler, Kevin. A great rim protector. You're just not going to get layups with Walker Kessler on the floor. Then he's an outstanding offensive rebounder, and he's got great hands, which makes him very effective as a roll man in the pick and roll. Yeah, showing the touch from range. You know they want to hit those to spread out the defense and open up lanes to the basket.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. That one drops for him. Edgecombe's got 6.
A supreme athlete. Edgecombe can blow through the contact.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And James throws it down.
Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
Caught the defense sleeping and sets up a wide open shot.
And the wide open shot from Reed. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Such a confident shooter. Reed was ready as soon as the ball got to him.
Pass to Castle. Lets it go with a 3. And the Bulls, another 3.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
All stops the dunk there. The best outcome in a bad situation.
He hits the second from the line.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Six seconds left in the first half. Here's Castle. And that concludes the first half. It's Chicago leading by 9. And we'll be back with you right after this. Virginia Beach trails by 9. Pass to Edgecombe. Here's Faisar. Guarded by Reed. Reed with the rebound. And here's James outside. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
And once he gets ahead of steam, clear the way because he is going all in.
Back to Kessler.
Well, that's a smart pass by Reed. Very unselfish. It's still hard to believe this guy wasn't drafted.
Pass to Bason. Another shot. Here's Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Back to Bogues. There's a good screen. Towns in the corner. And Towns throws it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. And Kessler throws it down.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Another miss by Towns. Pass to Reed. Some changes for Chicago. Goes up off the inbound. And the dunk by Grant.
Taking advantage of an opening. Grant hammered that home.
Outside Robinson. And then Robinson slams it in.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. And the dunk by Grant.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Pass to Wilson. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
It's so quick off the floor. Wilson with the easy deuce.
And so it's Carter Williams. He'll bring up the ball for the Bulls. In the corner, Wallace with it. Bulls moving the ball around. Here's Carter Williams. Shot clock at 6. Screen by Grant. Shot from 12. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Virginia Beach trails by 10. Here's Robinson. And Adams sends it back.
Adams puts every ounce of energy into his defense. He's not out there to contest shots. He's out there to reject them.
Chicago making a switch here. Good on both. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Pass to Carter Williams. Screen by Adams. Down low. And Adams with the slam.
And that play is tailor-made for Adams. And not many guys set a better screen and then the quick roll off it to get the finish.
And it's Carter Williams in the corner. Fast break, here they come. King, right side. Outside for Robinson. Back to King. And here is Robinson. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Both teams will make substitutions. To the wing right side. Stolen by Robinson. Here we go, one-on-one. King inside. Back to Bogues. Pass to King. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Nowitzki. And it's good off the back of the rim and in.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
Now here's Carter Williams. Back to Wallace. Driving inside. There's O'Neal with the 3. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
Sometimes it's just better to concede a rebound instead of fighting through the guy and getting called for over the back.
Yeah, that's a careless foul. Look, you like that he's being aggressive, but you also have to be disciplined.
And when you're a good passer, the D expects that. He tricked them there and kept it for a bucket.
In the corner, Wallace with it. And it's Wallace with the jam.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there for the finish.
So both teams making some changes here. Here's Kessler. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Outside, Reed. Back to Kessler. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And when you put up numbers like he is in this one, he'll get some recognition.
Here's Bogues. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
James looking it over. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. And he makes that one.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
That one good for 2.
And coming down the stretch here, both teams still on fire.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
And it's in there.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
It's rebounded by Portis. To the paint. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
See, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Here's Kessler. Here's James. Castle on the wing. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
This is something Castle has been working on, developing his long-range consistency.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
To the middle. Here's James. And it's King with the rebound. Virginia Beach trails by 9. Outside to Bogues. Outside Artest. Back to Nowitzki. And it's sent back by Kessler.
Something Kessler does so well. A towering 7-footer who takes pride in protecting the rim.
And Kessler throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Nowitzki a screen. It's Nowitzki on the wing. Off target with the jump hook. Chicago leading by 9. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Chicago.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. Really great when you see it in action.
And they've really been able to get out in transition.
And so Chicago to Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. What an intriguing game we've got for you tonight. One tremendous college player will be included in the lineup. Tonight, it'll be Chicago going up against Virginia Beach. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
And it's going to be the Bulls off the tip. On the wing, Fox. Outside Irving. Jacks up a 3. Pettit grabs the board. You know, Greg, when Kyrie elevates off the dribble, it's a work of art.
He makes it look so easy, but that fluidity is the result of countless hours in the gym and perhaps an innate gift for the extraordinary.
Takes it inside.
And that's where athleticism and style comes together. What a move there by Peterson.
The wide open look here for Fox. Nailed from three-point land.
And I like how he didn't have a great look, kicked it, and they end up with the triple. And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you got to love that kind of effort. Getting in there and fighting through the defense.
So it's Chicago now. Stolen away.
Well, you see those defensive instincts paying off. Great anticipation to pick the ball and head the other direction.
Taken away. King outside to the wing on the left. Look at that. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, emphatic stuff there from Peterson.
Here's Thompson. Pass to Klingon. And it's Klingon with the jam.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Here's Peterson. Here's Pettit. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's Irving. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Really, Darren Peterson is one of the most exciting guard prospects in a while. He's got a polished overall game and just plays beyond his years. And coaches rave about his leadership skills.
King outside. Fires the three. Peterson misses.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
The kick out to Fox. There's the pick. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Irving. Takes a three. Fox, no good.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Virginia Beach shooting their first free throw of the game.
Well, one thing so many people talk about when it comes to Peterson is his high basketball IQ. It's a reason why he's so highly regarded.
And again, no good by Chicago. The three ball buries the long-range jumper. Peterson's got the lead up to 8 now for Virginia Beach. Garland feeling it out a little bit. And that concludes the first half. It's Virginia Beach. They're up by 8. We've got more in store for you right after this. Virginia Beach leading by 8. Here's Peterson. From deep. Three-pointer. And again, it's Virginia Beach with a three.
In addition to everything else he does, Peterson is a terrific floor spacer.
Pass to George. Outside Garland. Just 5 on the clock. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Peterson. And again, it's Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports. What an intriguing game we've got for you tonight. One tremendous college player will be included in the lineup. This is Kevin Harlan, joined at the broadcast table by Greg Anthony and Coach Stan Van Gundy. And Virginia Beach starts out with the ball. Pass to Peterson. And here is Allen. He's covered by Roy. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 6. Virginia Beach needs to get off a shot here. Here's Peterson. Off target with his 3.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Really, Darren Peterson is one of the most exciting guard prospects in a while. He's got a polished overall game and just plays beyond his years. And coaches rave about his leadership skills.
Puts up a 3. And again, it's Virginia Beach missing.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Good to see Roy knocking it down from long range, wanting to be a bigger threat from there.
The 11-footer. Pass to Peterson. Porter with the steal. Now Roy. Allen defending. The three-pointer no good.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point lane.
And how about that physical play there for Peterson? He's really physically gifted for a guard.
Porter. And finished off by Porter.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Here's Person. Oh, that's blocked.
I mean, what more can you do when it comes to interior defense? That's perfect.
Virginia Beach shooting their first free throw this game.
And really a skilled combo guard with impressive versatility. Peterson is someone any team would love to have.
And there's the drive. That shot misses.
And with that size that Peterson plays with, it's almost as if he's gliding around out there. You combine that with the high level of instinct he has as a ball handler, and this young man is a problem.
That puts them in the lead. Allen's got the lead up to 1 now for Virginia Beach.
It's like a sixth sense. Sometimes you just know someone's out there with the look.
Here's Towns. Misses the baby hook. Here's Virginia Beach with the ball. Here's Peterson. Has to Pettit. Here's Peterson to the inside. And that one is stuffed right through.
And using his length, getting in close to stuff it down. That's just too easy.
Now, here's Şengün. For 3, Roy. Misses the follow-up. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so.
Yeah, how about the athletic ability on display there by King? He gets all the way to the bucket and takes no chance on the finish.
To the paint. Here's Peterson. That one goes in. Peterson's got 5 points so far.
Finding a little rhythm here that they have to like where they're at.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
Now Şengün. Still scoreless. Columbus again can't hit.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
And you know what? They've been on a nice run here, had the ability to widen the gap. Now they are rolling.
Yeah, but we know momentum can flip the other direction very quickly. You can't get complacent now.
Columbus trails by 10. Here's Peterson. And again, it's Virginia Beach with a three.
The three ball is still a work in progress for Peterson. When he's hitting from deep, he's borderline unguardable.
Here's Şengün. Rebounded by Allen.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for him right now.
He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
And you're not going to get an easier deuce than that, straight to the basket.
And it's King with the rebound. And here comes the break. Finishes the break with a slam.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Well, as a coach, this is when you enjoy what you're watching. Your team playing well and everything just flowing.
Oh, great job on the assist, scanning the floor and finding that open look.
Columbus again can't hit. Virginia Beach leading by 21.
Looking to make plays for others. We've seen this from him all night.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. You love to see a guy dishing it like this.
And here we go, Columbus, fast break. Great open look there. Cook's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Porter with the steal. Pass to Johnson. Pulls it up. The offensive rebound. Back to Porter. On the wing, Porter. 6 to shoot. Virginia Beach pulls it in. And again, Virginia Beach running the court in transition.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Şengün with the bucket.
For as hard as Şengün plays, he's always so relaxed on the floor.
Peterson. Markkanen pulls it in.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
I just love his attitude on D. That block shows he isn't giving up anything easy.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Virginia Beach.
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
And also, guys, they push the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
That high release that Markkanen has is such a weapon for him, especially in a catch-and-shoot situation.
Pushing it up. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, way to finish the play. You can't waste those opportunities.
Here's Cook. Good, and a nice assist from Porter.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
And taken away by Johnson. Pull up Jay. Porter, no luck. And here we go.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Fires it up. Şengün. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Not giving up on the play. Şengün locked in.
Well, a risky pass there. And if you ask me, they're lucky that the defense didn't steal that one.
Here's Pettit. And there's Virginia Beach with another bucket.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Columbus on D. The fader. Peterson misses. And so here's Columbus. Quarter outside. Pettit grabs the board. And it's Jalen Johnson with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Get there, get there.
Here's Peterson. Over Cook. And he wills that one in. Sinking right through off the back iron.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, this is how you shut the door, right? You keep making good shots and you build the lead.
So Virginia Beach picking up the win. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is.
Face blue question mark.
To come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Along with Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for joining us for this one on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.